protest in Nepal is not about social media. I've seen so many media outlets, influencers, and even Nepali influencers spreading this false narrative that people are on the streets just because of social media ban. This is simply not true. This was never about TikTok, never about Instagram, never about Facebook. The movement was always meant to be a peaceful gathering, a cry for justice to raise awareness about corruption, nepotism, stolen voices, and a system that has failed Nepali people for years. So what is really happening? Nepal is drowning in corruption, and it has been for a very long time. It is one of the poorest countries in the world, and not because we lack talent, resource, and willpower, because the politicians have stolen all of that and have stolen Nepal's future. Jobs aren't being created, unemployment is sky high, all of our youngest and the brightest people are forced to leave their homes and family just to survive in foreign lands and send help back to those friends and family who cannot leave themselves. Meanwhile, the politicians are living lavishly, flaunting their stolen wealth on social media through their Nepo privileged children. On September 8th, 2025, Gen Z has finally said enough is enough. Thousands of young people took the street to demand change. Yes, this did come a few days after ban on 26 social media platforms, but let's be clear, the protest was not about losing the apps, it was about losing countries to corruption, lies, and theft. Within one day, the government answered this peaceful protest with violence. They opened fired. 20 people lost their life in a blink of an eye. The government decided to choose bullets and bloodshed as an answer to a peaceful gathering. These are not just death, these are stolen futures of young and brave. I can't even imagine to think what the family and the friends are going to, but this is a human right violation happening in real time. Now on the second day, anger has erupted, and rightly so. The situation is spiraling, not because people are violent, but because the government left them with no choice. Young people are heartbroken and furious from yesterday and have started setting fire to government officials' home. We are yet to see what will follow, because I believe this is not the last of it. We've all seen the videos online. I watched one young man picking up the remains of his friend, begging for help, and no one came to help. We heard young voices trembling with pain. We have seen